What niche area do you think can the Philippines explore and direct all of its R&D efforts to make a mark in the 3D printing world? In your own personal opinion. Anyone? Anyone can answer the question.
That's actually a very good question because you're already saying that, you know, as a country, where can we really make our mark in 3D printing? I know the Philippines scene enough because other than my involvement with AMCEN, I've been a balik scientist, I've consulted with companies, I've been involved with many DOST projects, DOST-funded projects at the University of the Philippines. So I think one of the marks that will distinguish us from other countries, including the US, is how can we democratize 3D printing as fast as we can. Yung sinabi ko kanina na 3D printer for every barangay, that is a vision. That is a vision. Imagine if every barangay has a 3D printer, you know, maybe working with the Fab Labs or other accessibility. How much tool that can be used for problem solving. And I think we are ripe for that. There are many things you can use that for, whether it's for teaching, training, but also practical things like, you know, 3D print mo yung missing part ng radyo or nung sa tractor sa farm or you know, may nasira na part ng AUV and you cannot buy it but you have to throw away the whole thing kasi may maliit na part na missing. I think that was actually one of the things that I saw that I didn't see back in the US is that 3D printing is a good parts replacement economy. Parts replacement, whether it's parts of the human body or parts of an equipment or parts of a military equipment. Let's explore sa Philippines how far we can take 3D printing to replace parts or democratize it.
During the first consultative meeting with DOST, meron akong binanggit sa DOST na gusto kong talagang panaginip ko ito. Like any machine, the mother of all machines is a lathe machine, di ba? If you have a lathe machine, you can create another lathe machine, then another lathe machine, another lathe machine. Ang 3D printer, you can create another 3D printer, another 3D printer, another 3D printer. Ang nakikita ko sa AMCEN, hindi lang yung pinag-usapan ngayon in relation to what Dr. Additive said a while ago, mas maganda talaga magkaroon tayo ng 3D printer to almost all high schools. No? Now that we're very organized, meron tayong tracks, no? And hindi lang STEM, no? Hindi lang yung science, technology, mathematics, maski sa arts, no? Sa 3D printing has no boundaries. It's not scientific, it's not art. It's a molding of both art and science, no? If we can teach all of our students before they get to K11 and K12, that they know simple AutoCAD. If we will be able to train them, and then how to use a 3D printer, you know? Imagine the future generations, you know, who will be builders of our country. We should train our students to be builders for our country, and the only way to do that is to train how to use an AutoCAD and how to materialize. Hello. How to materialize what they have created in their AutoCAD into something that they can have in their hands. And that is a 3D printed product of what they made out of their computer. So, probably in the future, isa sa trabaho ng AMCEN, you know, to be able to produce very, very accessible 3D printers for all barangays and for all high schools, and not high schools, even elementaries.
Let me add quickly yung sinabi ni Dr. Bondok na high school, that is actually a very doable thing because you can always include it now in your curriculum. I remember in my high school days, I went to Manila Science High School. I don't know sino yung mga iba pa rito graduate ng Science High Schools. But I remember during my time, they were introducing the PC, IBM PC, computers, programming and everything. And my eyes were green with envy because I was not part of that section that was privileged to be in that section to use computers. I think the way that the PC entered the high school curriculum is one of the best models to bring in 3D printing into the high school curriculum. Just have a 3D printing lab in every high school and make it part of the physics or the practical arts, or build a special course. Actually, when I mentioned materials, there's a lot of curriculum that can be developed towards chemistry. There's a lot of chemistry 3D printing, from melting point to reactions to oxidation to catalytic. You can actually build a chemistry curriculum in 3D printing. So maganda yan, the more we democratize it, the more we will be set apart from many other countries, because we have used 3D printing not only as a tool for science, STEM, but sabi Dr. Bodok, it's actually art. It's actually inspirational. It's actually trying to find or create new things. So there's a lot of room for creativity, okay? Creativity, train your future architects or artists, okay? Through 3D printing. So yung vision na yun, it really goes beyond AMCEN actually. It really goes beyond Industry 4.0. It's really part of nation building.
I would just like to add, in the business side naman for the MSMEs, the 3D printers would be their machine to do their prototypes. So if they are marketing their products, or if the clients have other ideas to develop this existing product, they can easily give the proposed product through the 3D printing. So it would be that would be an opportunity for these enterprises to easily get their market locally and internationally.
Sir, it's good that you mentioned about high schools, but I think there has to be a conscious effort to involve the Department of Education, because that has been a roadblock that we encountered. We like to promote robotics in our place in Negros Oriental, but they don't even have a robotics subject. Although they do encourage students to have robotics projects, and the teachers are IT teachers, but if it's not in their curriculum, they do not necessarily push for it. So there has to be the involvement of the DepEd from the start. So that, as you said, it goes beyond, the AMCEN goes beyond just the DOST-STII. If you want to go to the high school level, we really have to get DepEd on board.
Somebody has can help answer sa DepEd. Maybe but let me just give a short note about working with the Department of Education or even Commission for Higher Education, okay, CHEP, which refers to policies or things with the university curriculum. In another hat that I wore, and I still wear, I'm a field dev trustee. So back in 2016, I helped develop a curriculum for teaching technical entrepreneurship. How many of you are teaching or taking a course on technical entrepreneurship? Anyone here? But it's coming, okay? Every engineering major has to take a course on technical entrepreneurship, yung mga pitch competitions, startup companies, or R&D. I was the one who wrote the curriculum for that. That needs to be followed by CHEP. Now it's a mandated curriculum, or part of the curriculum. You have to have 3 credits of technical entrepreneurship if you are an engineering major. So yung sinabi mo, that is not an impossibility. If somebody can lobby or work with the Department of Education and insert 3D printing, additive manufacturing, robotics as part of the curriculum, I think that can happen. You just need to have a pathway to lobby and to work with the Department of Education.
Yeah, that's one way to communicate or discuss it with the Philippines. But there are other ways that we can do. For example, DOST has what we call the star books. DOST provides facilities, the hardware, the software. We can do that. Another way is to maximize the use of facilities like our lab, AMREL in Bataan, the Fab Labs, and make these facilities available to high school students for this foreseeable future. Because it will not be very cheap to put up, set up, and maintain a 3D printing lab. And so we can explore different ways on how we can make access more easy for our students. So I think we can have a 2-3 year plan, and then for the next 5 years or 10 years. Maybe so one of my slides, I have there a 2030 plan, like we target 30% or 50% of the high schools in the Philippines. It's possible.
Additional input, sometimes we forget, we're going to be talking of the students, but we forget the teachers. The teachers themselves don't know how to teach, so what to teach, how to teach it. So we encounter that again in our place. So we have to train the teachers first before they can teach the students. So there's the manpower, and there's also the curriculum.
Excuse me. At AMREL in Bataan, I think we do that. We're doing that. We're teaching the instructors or the teachers, and we're teaching the students to do 3D modeling, 3D scanning, 3D printing, and post-processing, and also writing papers regarding 3D printing. So it's a package that we can do. But AMREL is just one in Bataan, and AMCEN can maybe can duplicate that or set up similar facilities. As I said, we can also use, if possible, Fab Labs to make it more accessible to students.
Just to add to Sir, actually the fabrication laboratories were situated in state universities and colleges because we believe that the expertise are in these universities. So siguro sir, meron naman pong, most of the Fab Labs naman, there are experts in these universities po.
Questions from